Leo, hello, beautiful, beautiful Leo. Okay, I'm so excited to do this reading with you guys today. Something's going on today. Something's going on. I can't wait to get to the bottom of this, okay? Okay, so I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay, so I have your coffee cup right here, and I'm gonna pull tarot and oracle, of course. And I have the messages that I saw in your coffee. Something's going on here. Okay, so I saw a man wearing a mitten. And, you know, specifically a mitten, not gloves. And that could symbolize preparedness, right? Because you had to know what the weather was to put on this mitten, this glove here. It can represent protection against negativity. It can represent, you know, love, because in a mitten, instead of a glove, you know, the fingers are next to each other. So this is like they're nestled up together, right? It can represent keeping warm, and it can represent there's like this okay, so when you're going to wear a mitten, I feel like the energy in here just shifted. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Something's going on here. Something is not right, and you could feel this, and you could be getting to the bottom of this energy. Like, this is what I'm saying here. But there's something here about kind of playing along with something. There's that kind of energy too. So protecting yourself, protecting your own power, you know, and protecting, because like you do things with your hands, you know, and whether you're male or female, you know, this can just represent your masculine side. Your masculine side of you is prepared when it is ready to take action, and whatever element that you're going to find yourself within this world, you know, you're prepared for that with the mitten, you know, to keep your hands warm, because you can't really do things when you have mittens on, you know? So this is kind of about protecting yourself and waiting until it's the right moment to do some kind of action here. Your hands can represent what you're making, what your passion is, and waiting for a right season, or waiting until you get like somewhere warm, and then, you know, so waiting for particular conditions to be the right way. And while it's not the right way, or while there are conditions that would affect your ability to work, your hands would be too cold, right? You're wearing mittens, so you're kind of like protecting. So when it is time to go, when it would be the good time to act, you're ready, you know. It's kind of like the message here. I saw an umbrella, which also represents protection and, you know, shelter and protection from the elements, protection from the weather. It represents also preparedness. And then there is also a symbol of love with that too. So this is very interesting, where you're protecting situations where you're going to be protecting yourself are coming about. And there is this energy of not being able to trust, but then there is an energy of new love here, or things that you love becoming available to you. Because I heard, you know, the rain is a mask. So there's something here about, you know, rain we associate with tears here. There's somebody here that has crocodile tears, and you could be pointing this out and seeing this. Excuse me. So under the umbrella, if you've ever seen Little Women with Saoirse Ronan, you know, she has the under the umbrella, you know, and they're falling in love, right? And this is also when, you know, her book is being published, and also when she's inheriting this school. And it's kind of like this struggle her whole life, and everything comes together at the end. But she has to be very wise, because even the person that's publishing her book, you know, he's trying to kind of trick her out of money. He's trying to trick her out of the copyright, which would mean everything that she writes after that with these characters, he would get, you know, she would get a very minimal amount when she's the one actually putting this work, you know, into this. So there's something very like, it's good, it's great, but you have to be your own advocate here. And the tears, the rain is a mask. So this is really interesting. And I saw an avalanche, which, you know, avalanches can represent dangers of false teachings here. So somebody might be telling you something, or acting in a particular way, or trying to put their views onto you, or have taught you something that it's wrong. They're doing this, or they're doing this as a distraction to make you think that there's going to be rain, so you have an umbrella, but then there's an avalanche. And it's like, well, an umbrella is not going to help you in an avalanche now, is it? So there's something really interesting about this, but you have the white horse here. So this is why Spirit does not want you to worry, because could be about envy. Envy is people around you, jealous people around you. And this can just be about people that are obsessed with greed, or, you know, that kind of energy. Just people that don't want to wish you well for whatever reason, you know. They kind of want to cry, and they want to steal the show, you know. And it's always going to be about whatever they're crying about, which it's always a mask, you know, to manipulate you to do what they want in a relationship. And you can't use emotions or traumas to weaponize against people closest to you, people that are even, you know, good friends, and, you know, people that you love. And in business too, that energy is here. So this is to be mindful of, because you have the white horse here, which is so beautiful, because Spirit is going to protect you. That's what this is saying. You're protected. You're doing the acts to protect yourself. Okay, protecting what it is that you're doing out here in this world by not doing it when you're not in a safe environment, right? And okay, people are gonna, you know, cry. There's gonna be rain. Fine, I'll put up an umbrella. Whatever, I'll say what I have to say to get out of this situation. But you're not letting your emotions be stolen by someone else. And the white horses will save you at all costs. A white horse will give their life to get you to freedom. If you're gifted a white horse, you're going to make it out of any situation that's trying to stop you. This, in all movies, this is how this works. And this is what this means, okay? In the Neverending Story, you know, he has that white horse. And the white horse dies, but he gets to go on, right? In Snow White and the Huntsman, the horse also, it's kind of the same thing, gets stuck in the mud, and she has to leave him. She has to, but the horse is like, go, like, I came here for this. I came here to make this sacrifice for you to be able to go forward. You know, in Stardust, well, it's a unicorn, but it's a white horse, okay? And he also risks everything to save the star. So there is something here that, you know, what it is, that anything that anyone is trying to do to stop you, it can't be stopped. It cannot be stopped. Now here's a hummingbird and a comet. So this is so very interesting, because hummingbirds, you know, they fly, they're constantly flying around, you know, and they represent new beginnings, and they represent your heart, following the beat of your heart here. And the comet represents a miracle happening, something that is destined to happen that is out of our control. Okay, a comet is coming towards Earth. Like, there's some things that we can do based on the movies that I have seen on this science, right? But basically it's like, whatever this comet is going to do, we got to deal with that, right? So there's something here about this where there is a, okay, so there's like a couple of witches here and a stick. Oh, that's 3 witches for sure. And a stick here. So there are people that are very wrapped up in their own, this could be 3 people, it could be 3 women, it doesn't have to be, but there's like 3 people here that they don't want good for you. They don't want good for you, and they're looking out to see what's going on in your life, and they want to see destruction. They want to see things, that there is like a bad plan here that they have going on here. There's an angel. Oh, okay, this is the angel blowing a horn. This is Archangel Gabriel. That's what I heard. This is Archangel Gabriel here. That's Archangel Gabriel, and that's the horn. And there's the 3 witches here. So this is any darkness you are protected from. Any evil eye, anything, you know. There is nothing. This comet is coming towards this hummingbird, and it's being moved. So there's like, you know, and the hummingbird doesn't even know this is happening, isn't even trying to stop this here. Your new beginning, it cannot be stopped. It cannot. The destiny that is coming for you can't be stopped. No. So let's see more about this, because there's this kind of weird energy in the air of like natural disaster, right? Where it's just cold at first, and then it's raining, and then there's an avalanche, and now there's a comet, right? So this is like getting really big. But so is the protection for you. You know, first it was just a mitten, then it was just an umbrella, then it was a white horse, now it's an angel. So this help is that you're going to be receiving is out of this world. What's coming for you is out of this world. Blessings. And no matter how big the threats get against you, the protection gets that much bigger. And it's like you don't even have to. In the beginning, you know about this. You're thinking about this. You have to bring mittens. You have to put them on. When the rain comes, you're like, I don't know about this, but I guess I'll get an umbrella. Okay. You know, avalanche comes. You don't even see it coming. You don't even know about it. The white horse saves you. This situation, you have no idea about the comet. You're just like out there living your happy-go-lucky life. You see no sign of it. It never comes to you. It never affects you. Nothing. And this is now reminding me of Jupiter here, because Jupiter is such a large planet, right? That its gravitational pull is so big that, you know, there's scientists that believe that, you know, anything that's coming towards Earth that would like destroy Earth, you know, Jupiter will pull it in. And it will hit Jupiter, and it's just nothing happens to Jupiter and nothing happens to us. We all go on. We don't even know this is going on here. So there's like bigger things at play. When I'm telling you the universe will orchestrate for you, it's like Abraham Hicks, the energy that creates worlds. This is what you're accessing now. This is what you have access to now. And in the beginning stages, you know about this stuff, but this is kind of like saying, don't get freaked out, because the protection is also being leveled up. And it's going to get to a point where you don't even have to, you won't even see it anymore. Look, you have celebration, gifts, and abundance. And look how he's holding this in his hand, right? So this is like, okay, Mercury, messages, travel, communication. Wow. So this is holding this light, this abundance, these gifts in your hand. But in the beginning, you have a mitten on. So there is a protection for when you're ready to receive this, when everything else is ready, when this protection has hit full force. Then that's when the universe wants to give you this. And you're going to get some kind of message about this. We're going to clarify this with other cards too, to see more about this, okay? Because I want to see more about this here. Because there's definitely a message. And look at autumn harvest, okay? Spirit guides, assistance. I'm telling you. This is being upped. This is this help that is coming for you. First, it starts with your self-care, which I feel like you've already been doing that. But then it's going to get even bigger than this. Even bigger, even more. Okay? You have memories and nostalgia, and then now you have action. Courage, Jupiter, new beginnings. Jupiter is protecting you. Jupiter is protecting you. Jupiter is protecting you. Angels are protecting you. The planets are protecting you. The whole universe. Beings out of this universe are helping you. There is some kind of a seed here, and this seed has already been planted. Already been planted, already been planted. And this seed is going to, you know, sprout. This is going to grow. This is going to be here in your hand. Yowza. Okay. Let's see more. Let's see more about this. Wow. How amazing. Wow. Okay, you have old woman. Celebration, gifts, abundance here. Some of you could be inheriting something. Because, you know, some of you could be inheriting something. There is someone here who has a wisdom, who's very comfortable in the position that they are in. You know, they're very secure in whatever type of authority that they have. Okay? And this is a person that wants to bring about a change. And this is a person that can see you and wants to give you a gift, give you abundance, give you these reasons for celebration. Wow. Which is very interesting here. Very interesting. This could just be you, your own wisdom. This wisdom that you have. You know, an old woman, you know, whatever she wants to say, she says it, right? Whatever. So, right. If society, whatever society thinks about this, you know what I'm saying? And there is this energy of, you know, an ever after. There's a part where Drew Barrymore is like yelling at the prince about, you know, you're making slaves and then you punish them for being slaves, you know. You make people servants and then you punish them for being servants, or like something like that she says. And she kind of says this in a very smart way. It's not that exact speech, but she's basically saying the prince is absolutely ridiculous for treating people like, you know, they don't matter, you know. And there is this old woman that they like they like show her. She's like out there in the little square and she's, you know, smiling like, oh, yes, finally it's time. It's like, you know, she wanted to say all of these things in her time, and now it's like the time for this. And very much so wanting to support this. And also in Little Women, you know, Jo March is gifted this inheritance by her Aunt March, who kind of hates her and who is very much so, you know, battling her here. But at the same time, she still leaves everything to her. So there could be some things that, you know, maybe you don't understand, or maybe you're thinking people are not going to support you, or it's not a popular opinion. This is kind of like saying do it anyways. You're going to be gifted for being bold. You're going to be given abundance for your boldness. Okay. Haughtiness is pride. So there could be some kind of communication coming from someone who has been very prideful. And maybe this person is trying to talk you out of it, because in the movie Little Women, you know, in the book, whatever, you know, Jo March or Aunt March is trying to convince Jo March not to do this, not to do what she's trying to do. Wow. This is getting interesting. Okay, let's see about this now. You have friend. Beautiful. So there could be a friend that comes to help you. Yeah, this is like the white horse. This is like the angels. The angels are bringing you someone in this physical reality. And you may meet this person through something that you do, through something that you receive. Because a harvest is like you put in a lot of hard work, planting everything, and then now it's time to like, you can pick all of the crops and you can sell them and you get to have money and you get to have a celebration, you know, because of all the hard work that you have done. So there's kind of like a lot going on here, and it's going on, you know, like there is a multiple celebrations here. There is multiple, you know, so this is like from the hard work that you have put in, but there's stuff coming to you that you didn't put in hard work for it, you know. This is actually just because you deserve it. This is because you have raised your vibration to be a vibrational match to more. And there is communication coming against what it is that you're doing. But you're still, it's like, I feel like there is also communication that is letting people see you in this elegance. Letting people see you shine, and it's showing your particular what's amazing about you. And this is kind of like Jo March, she like writes in the newspaper, right? And it's like there's people that read this newspaper, they're like, wow, she's such an amazing writer, you know, but it only goes to like this city, you know. So it's like there's some people that see how great she is, and then there could be a lot of people that are like, a girl shouldn't be writing in the newspaper, like screw that, no, you know. And then maybe she gets another newspaper article that she gets to publish, and somewhere else, a different newspaper, you know, and she meets somebody through that, you know. But this is going to end up going way bigger than all of this, right? Because she ends up writing that book. She opens a school for girls and boys. You know, if you haven't seen Little Women, it's really old. It's a really old story. So sorry. But there's a lot of stability, and it's coming in a lot of different areas, it feels like, of your life. And just like genuine friends as well. Which it's so beautiful to have that. And like all different kinds of friends. Animal friends, new friends, older friends, you know, spirit friends. This is like a lot of different ways that beautiful things are coming into your life. And then you have sweetheart, and now we have child. Are you kidding me? How many different ways are blessings going to come into your life? A lot. A lot. That's the thing, is you're in alignment with this universe now. So you're not out here physically doing everything. You have a mitten on. And the universe is just doing it. And when you're in an uncomfortable situation and it's raining, but you know it's fake tears, but everybody has an umbrella out, you know what? You're not going to fight against that, because if their reaction, it's just going to lower your vibration. Okay, I'm going to put out my little umbrella, nod along, holding my vibration, not think about that anymore, and get out of that situation and don't go back to it. You know what I mean? This is kind of, and no matter how worse it gets, the universe is protecting you. It's not going to get worse anymore. And that's the thing, is it's like, you're going to start to see this. The universe is bringing you a person. That's the thing. Spiritual assistants, spirit guides, and sweetheart. This is beautiful. And child. So birthing something new into this reality. Yeah. It's like something coming that you've wanted for a long time. You have very fond memories of wanting this, of daydreaming about this, of imagining what would happen when this happened. It could actually be a baby if that is what you are wanting, but it doesn't, you know, mean that necessarily. It's just something new that you're birthing into your life, that it's like, you know, It's something that gets you to a state where you can relax, you can be at ease, and you can think of fond memories. You can go back to things that you want to go back to in the way you want to go back to, and think of them fondly. It's going to give you what you need to take action on what you want to take action on. You have conversation. I put the baby back in, didn't I? Yeah. So there can be there could be somebody here that you run into again, and there is a conversation. What do I say about this? You have melancholy. Action, courage, Jupiter, beginnings. There could be like this energy of waiting to take action and wanting to take action. Okay. So maybe there's this for protection. Yeah, because the man has the mitten, so it's not time to take action here. Right. Okay. So you could be a little bit like wanting things to move faster than they are moving, wanting to be able to get going on something faster. But any delay, remember, this is protection from spirit, because it would have been, you cannot make this up. Fortune, you're meant to get this. You're meant to get this, something very big you're meant to get. Look at service here. It's like, no, if you would have taken action too soon, it wouldn't have worked. So you would have had to spend time serving. And the universe is like, no, you're meant to have a fortune now. That's what's meant to change. And then ever after, she goes from being a servant to being a queen. Okay? So this is very, wow. And Jo March goes from, working in all these different places to, she's a published author and she has her own school, with money flowing in a way that, in that time, women didn't have money coming to them in that manner, I know the book is fiction, but, So, look at this. So something here, because you have reunion here. So is there somebody here that you're going to reconcile with? I don't really usually like to do reconcile things because, I think that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen from you just moving forward with your life, and that person is going to come to you. If somebody already broke your heart, you don't deserve to be waiting on them. And that's the thing, is like, you are going forward with your life, but it's destined to happen. We're going to see more about this. Okay. Authority. This is a person with some kind of authority that sees you, that is coming, that wants to help you. Communication, inspiration. You're very inspiring. There is communication coming towards you that you're going to be very inspired here. You're going to be very excited. There's something here that is like opening doors for you. Jeez, all of these. Yeah. Okay, so there is an energy of not trusting something. That you're already like, I don't know if I trust this. I don't know if I trust this, with speculation, ostentation, extremism. But it's like, wait, because there is something amazing coming in for you. Spirit does have something amazing coming in for you. So just wait, and there is some kind of conversation. You have negotiation here. Could be something here with you and somebody had some differences. And now there is like talk about this. about how is this going to come together. And then you have impulsiveness. So somebody wants to come towards you here, and this person is going to have to respect your power if they're going to come forward. So let's see tarot, right? Wow. What the heck? This is like someone's trying to steal your moment here. This is what this energy feels like. Someone's trying to steal your moment, and it's fake. Someone's trying to say you, this is somebody, you know, you're crying and you know that rain is a mask. It's not really raining, you know. And they've got everybody out here in their umbrellas. Oh, feeling so sorry for them, and it's fake. And you know it, but you feel it. You feel it. Big time. This could be a friend of somebody else. But Spirit is like, hey, chill. Because we have somebody for you. We have people for you. And there is a way that you're going to be able to celebrate and reconnect with somebody here. Let's see about it. Okay, let's see about this celebration gifts in the beginning. Excuse me, too many cards. Let's see. What the heck? Wow. This is very exciting. That's how you're going to know. Some of you may have a choice here. And it's like, you know, anyone trying to make you rush, that's not good. Don't do that. And anything that it doesn't respect your own personal power and things being on your terms, you know, that. Okay, so what is this about? What is this? You have the Knight of Wands. Is there a way that you put yourself out there or you're wanting to? Yeah. There could be an opportunity for you to put yourself out there, and it's a little bit maybe out of your comfort zone or something, but this is saying to kind of do it. And this is how this gift celebration abundance is coming to you. Well, one of the ways, because it feels like a lot of different ways that this is coming towards you. And it is something that is for you. And a freedom that you would care about, and it's going off in your own way. It's something that maybe other people would say is uncharacteristic for you to do, but you know that this is really the real you inside. And there's people here in power that want to give you something here, you know, is that kind of energy. Wow. So it's like, you know, Jo March, you know, she's like with the publishing guy, right? You know, and he is publishing all of her stuff and it is going really well. So she's like taking this risk to put herself out there. But then it's also like she's still not just trusting whatever he's saying. Like, oh, what do you mean about the copyright? You know, she's questioning him and she's like, wait a minute. No, I want to own my own book. So she's not just blindly trusting this person, you know. It's like somebody who like scouts someone for their talent. And it's like, yeah, it is really amazing. But you still are not going to put all your stock into anyone else. You're putting it into yourself, into your own hands, you know. But this is about you not having to do everything, but also not giving up, you know, blindly to somebody else either, you know. And this is about your own freedom being respected and you being the one with the honor and the glory. This is your hands. This is a celebration and gifts and abundance for something that is in your hands, that's your destiny, that you have done. You set yourself free. Yeah. And this is something that is going to bring a lot of abundance to you and a lot of stability. You could meet somebody through this, and you could be changing the system. What the system is, you'd be changing it. Wow. Really amazing. So it's like, don't say something like, oh, well, nobody makes it this way. You know, that's not a possibility. You know, well, somebody started and they made it that way. You know what I mean? It's like Somebody's like the first person that became famous from posting their singing on social media. Well, that's not, people don't become famous on social media, so I'm not going to do it, you know. Like, I'm just going to have to go to Hollywood and hope that someone will talk to me, you know. It's like, well, eventually somebody did it, you know, and then now a bunch of people are doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't be afraid to be the first one in something. This is really, really great. Okay. You have the Five of Cups here. There is some kind of a message that it's like somebody is so proud, you know, and somebody is like, somebody's too proud. Somebody is not happy for your success. There's something here where it's like something is so good, something is so exciting, and somebody's not happy about it. They don't like that, you know, but you're going to go for it anyways. You are inspiring, and someone's trying to make you maybe convince you that you're not, or something, or get you to not go to something here. This is a person that's too prideful. It's about them. It's about them and jealousy. That's that jealousy. So yeah. Wow. You have the Nine of Cups and the Chariot here. So there is wish fulfillment with going, like, it's like going out into the unknown, but maybe you could be fearful that if you go out there, you're not going to get that wish fulfillment here. You're like imagining that it's going to be a wish fulfillment, and you leave and you miss what you left. And this is like saying, no, it's going to be so much better that you're not going to be thinking back. Look, you're not going to be thinking back, and there's new friends there. This is what I'm saying, that are going to celebrate with you. You know? Yeah. Wow. It's like your people are waiting for you over there, and you're like, well, you know, I kind of got used to this dungeon here, you know. I made friends with the rats, you know, I gave them all names. And Spirit's like, okay, take them with you, come on. You know? Like, you're not supposed to be here. You know? Yeah, somebody likes you. Somebody has feelings for you. This is secret admirer, okay? And you being bold, there is something here where you're going to be seen. You're going to be highlighted for success. That's what I just heard. You're going to be highlighted for success, for your boldness. Jo March is bold. That's what she is, you know? And you have that. And there could be a way about you that other people always hated that way about you. Other people always suppressed that way about you. From the time you were very young, in all situations of your life, friendships as well. And you're starting to see that people made you think that it was you that was wrong, and it was you that should be embarrassed and not say anything and not show who you really are, but really it's them, you know. And there's somebody here that wants you, dreams about you. You could meet them, and then, you know, maybe they don't tell you, like, spit it out right when they meet you. You know, but there is this energy here. I feel like for most of you already know this person. This person, there's like some kind of confession of love here. There's some kind of like, this person dreams about you. This person could have been dreaming about you for a long time, and you would never know. You would never know. And Spirit is like orchestrating this, because look at this, says sweetheart. This is the person that wants to let you know that they would do anything for you, that their wish fulfillment is you. And Spirit is, their ancestors, your ancestors, are orchestrating this. And for them, this is a moment of truth. I just can't not say it. I hope it goes well, you know. Kind of their heart. Just go for it, you know. Practicing in the mirror what they're going to say. This is that kind of energy. And yowzer. Okay, let's see. You could be catching up with somebody, and you have memories with this person. This is the thing, is you have memories. Yes, this is what this is. Okay, there are memories here, and talking with people that there is some kind of memories or it brings up. They could be from somewhere that you are from, or they went somewhere that you went. They know some things that you know about, so you could joke about these kinds of things. But there's something here about conversation that it's like great conversation here about things. So there's something here where you thought something was done with this, you know, the moon can be romance too. And this is a mystery. This is love. This is a secret admirer here. Secretly, they want everything. And it's like, okay, it's time now. It's time now for this secret to, you know, not be anymore. It's about time for this to come out into the world. And that's the thing. It's time for you to come out into the world and show who you really are. And the world is orchestrating for this to happen here. And this is going to be your new life now. You're now committing to this new life. There's going to be new traditions, you know, that you're going to uphold. That this is going to like be established. And you doing this is drawing in that person that, you know, it's like they're here to express this love to you and to be by your side through all of this, you know. And look at this white horse. Wow. So this could be your knight in shining armor here. And this person, just like this white horse, will risk everything for you. And they are, to tell you. It's kind of like, okay, if even if I have to walk away from this, even if they say no, you know, at least I'm not going to be devastated anymore and just going over this in my mind again and again and again and again. This person like has to come forward with their feelings. They just have to. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. But there is something here where you could have seen this person again and again and again, or you could figure out, if you don't know this person, that there's been an invisible string tying the two of you together. And it's like you were there, and then they moved there like 2 years ago, and then you used to summer over here, and they like lived there for 3 years when they were a kid, or like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of just missed each other in friend groups as well. There's like a lot of weird connections, ways that you could have met. You know, and that's what this is with the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups here. You know, this gift from the universe is the two of you, you know, lifetime after a lifetime. There is this back and forth and back and will they, won't they? It's like the heavens are watching, and the heavens, it's like you're like the Rachel and Ross of Friends, you know. It's like that kind of energy, but it's like you're not just meant to have that. You know, you're meant to have your own success as well. You're meant to have this, your own stability on your own success in your own right. And you know this, and this is going to be celebrated. You're meant to be celebrated for your gifts, and the divine is guiding you and you're following it. So this is like, yeah, you're going to celebrate. Yeah, you're going to have people that you can converse with, that you can celebrate with. What is this reading? Leo. Okay. I love this. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope this resonated for you. Please like and subscribe, and